Let's open this up and see how we made this entire level from the cockpit into the Salon 1. So we start by these folding doors. So once that opens up, you come in here. And this will pop out to extend the galley into the salon. So as you come in, you'll see the single level from the galley to the cockpit. To starboard here, we have a little settee area for reading the paper, having your coffee in the morning, or this table can also be used to help prep your meals as you're getting ready for lunch, dinner, or breakfast. As you come into the galley, you'll see two sets of isotherm drawers. You have your refrigerator up top and your freezers down below. You've got storage drawers here for your cutlery. You've got a big area here with some shelving, a Fisher Pascal dishwasher drawer here, little sponge drawer, okay, and over to this side you have a Summit cooktop, 3-burner, and you have a Samsung convection microwave. You've got GFCI outlets in the galley, and this thing is kind of cool. We've got our appliance garage, which accesses all this dead space that typically you wouldn't get to without having super long arms and getting down over there. So it goes up and then it will settle down right there. And as we come forward, we have more storage here. You have an ice maker. Okay, and you'll notice all the countertops. These are Silestone countertops, which is a quartz material. Several choices to choose from as far as colors go in the Summit Designer packages. So now as we move forward going up into the helm deck, you have two very wide steps, okay, so you're not having to slide through to come up to your helm deck. Now, as we're up here, a couple things I want to point out, and I'm going to have Larry sort of show us, is you need to look around at the large windows. You have views better than most any boat I've been on here. Everything is open. You truly have 360-degree view around this boat from the lower helm. Okay, so double stid as standard with individual footrest. And as we come to the lower helm here, okay, you've got the main Garmin displays. You've got two large, I believe they're 17-inch displays down below and one large up top. In addition, we have individual Cummins vessel view systems. Most manufacturers or boats come with a single as standard. We have one per each engine so you can look at screens differently as you're running. We've got your depth, your speed, Garmin autopilot, chain counter for your windlass, and the other thing that's very neat on this boat is the zip wake interceptor plates, which are a form of trim tabs, if you will. It's a metal plate that comes down to actually give the boat some lift and take it out of the water for better performance and less of the boat in the water for running surfaces. Another kind of neat thing that we did here with the Summit, instead of having a fixed docking station at the aft end of the boat in the cockpit, we went with the DockMate system, which is a wireless remote control. It will control your bow thruster, your stern thruster, your main engines, and your windlass. You can take this anywhere around the boat. It's also proportional, and it can control by joystick as well. So rather than cut the boat up, we had thought that doing something like this makes life easier for any owner or short-handed operation. Another big key on this boat, short-handed operation or ventilation or helping as you dock, is a very large helm door. A lot of boats you'll see a window that drops down that you've got to put a little Vaseline around to get someone like me out of. On this boat you can easily step through and you're right here to handling your lines at midship or running up to grab a bow line. So we've got a large, I believe this is a 42-inch pop-up TV here. which can run, this specific boat has a KVH satellite dome, so you can hook up to DirecTV, or maybe it's Dish Network, one of the two, to get satellite TV aboard. So before we go down below, just a quick explanation. Many boats you get on, you'll have to get down to electric panels with switches. So we have gone with a digital electrical system called the C-Zone system. Everything is controlled from this pad or a remote iPad, and there's also a display unit in the master cabin. So you can scroll through and you look at pictures on whether things are on and off. You can also set this up so when you're done with the boat, you can have it pre-programmed to hit sleep, and it will leave the items that you want on. Or you can have running in the day or at anchor. So it's very user-friendly, can be controlled from an iPad, and it makes things a lot easier. It also helps us save weight when building the boat. So Northern Lights generator is our standard generator. It's a 12 kilowatt genset. Fusion stereo system. As we move down below, one thing to keep in mind, most boats you have a centerline companionway. So here, to access the midship master, we put the access off to port. So you come down a nice wide stairway, very easy to get down, and you come into the companionway. What that you're looking at is a walnut. Okay, in addition to the walnut wood, you'll see a lot of the horizontal grains, which is quite cool. We also did some soft paneling, sort of to make the boat a little more modern, in addition to helping with sound deadening. So as you come down below, we'll start by heading aft into the master. So you have 2 steps down. Again, remember, I'm 6'4" as you come down here. So entering the master, you've got all of 6'7" headroom. You've got a full-size queen berth with large windows for natural light. The walkthrough with the hull stepping up, you do have a step up, which gets you down to about 6 feet. Still very easy to get in and out of the berth. We've got a hanging locker here. Some nice wall lighting, dimmable lighting up top. We have a TV, which tilts that way so you can see in. And then when you're not watching your TV, you bring this back, and it can be lowered like that. So we haven't put the bench seating in, but you have a very large vanity here, or a desk if you have some work to get done and you need to get out of the way. Lots of storage and a large mirror. These doors here are pocket doors, okay, that go into the head. So as you open them up, you come in to a nice head. Again, plenty of storage. Aft of the sink and vanity, you have a stand-up shower. And again, just to get an idea of the size, you've got a nice seat, you've got a nice area for all your shampoos and soaps and conditioners and all that jazz. So again, ample room to get around. Big, large shower head. Okay, and as you come forward, you've got a Dometic vacuum flush head. Okay, same system that we have in the guest berth, but we'll show you this one first. So this one's blacked out. In addition to the hanging locker back there, we have shelf storage here. And underneath the berth, you've got enormous drawer space, and you've got some drawers by your headboards. So that's the master. Again, the beam on this boat is 15 feet 5 inches. We've been able to capitalize on all that space down here in the master. It was one of the prerequisites for building this boat is to have this master nice and comfortable for a couple on a 54. So what that does is it gives us a great VIP as well. So we're going to move forward to the VIP before we get to the third guest stateroom. Got a DuPont Stainmaster carpet just in the lower accommodations. So as we move forward, we'll come into the VIP stateroom. Again, an island queen. We've got a 27-inch Vizio TV. You have ensuite access to the guest head. In addition to the ensuite access, that also becomes your day head. So there is access in the companionway to get there. Again, tons of natural light, a large overhead hatch, 2 port lights, and then some fixed windows to let in natural light. You've got plug-ins and receptacles all over for charging items. You've got a nice deep hanging locker on starboard side, a large locker on port, and you have drawers underneath your berth as well. And this entire mattress will get lifted up so you have access further forward and access to your bow thruster. Coming into the head, again, we've got the silestone countertops, the vessel sinks, Dometic vacuum flush head, opening port, and again, a very large shower. I do find it important to show you how large. This one's actually bigger than the master. And plenty of room with its own hatch. So here we'll move up and check out the third stateroom. So on the third cabin, we've got it set up with a single berth and a workstation. And in addition, we've got a full separate washer and dryer from ASCO. A lot of boats in this category are putting combo units on. While we can understand the space saving, anyone that's ever had a combo unit can give me a call directly and tell me how they thought it worked. Minor hanging locker here, and stuff to keep up here for your laundry, detergents, and cleaning supplies. So a decent third berth, huge single bed. We could manage to do a Jack and Jill or a bunk in here if this is a situation that didn't work. And then we've got 2 very large drawers here. And last but not least, just showing you, we've got the pocket doors to close it off. So we'll head back up and finish it up here, but that's the lower accommodations on the Summit 54.